Picture this, 11 p.m., you open YouTube just to find one quick video before you go to sleep. Cut to midnight, you haven't slept. You already watched 12 videos that you didn't care about. We've all been there. We know how it feels. And usually we blame ourselves that we lack self-discipline. But what if I told you that your self-discipline isn't the real problem? What if I told you that the real problem is that more than half of current society fails to recognize that we're inside an invisible cage and we don't even realize that the bars exist? Every single day, billions of people navigate themselves inside the digital world, assuming that it is a vast, open ocean of free thought and endless exploration. In reality, it is a highly standardized, invisible playground with walled fences. This sophisticated algorithm managing our social media feeds, streaming services, and search engines are no longer just the tools we use. It is an active architect of our own taste, belief, and personality. Now, let us be fair. Algorithms are not inherently evil. They have brought undeniable benefits to our society by transforming the way we create and connect. But the true crisis here is that the modern society fails to recognize the boundaries the systems create. By remaining unaware, we are accidentally handing over our autonomy. This is the real danger of it. While algorithmic recommendation values ultimate personalization, they are actually creating silent cultural monoculture, flattening human curiosity, and shrinking our collective worldview. Ladies and gentlemen, today we will first look at the undeniable benefits that algorithms bring to our society. Second, we will investigate the hidden danger behind what we call the undeniable benefits. And lastly, I will recommend you a psychological awakening method, which is called an active rebellion of curiosity, that we can rebel against this algorithm. Now, in this problem, we need to be really honest. Algorithm brought incredible benefits to our society. I mean, before their rise, culture had strict gatekeepers. For example, if you wanted to share a video, publish an essay, or distribute a song, you had to get approved by massive published houses, Hollywood executives, or major record labels. So we can say that algorithm democratized the world. They brought the golden age of content creation and global connection. But that's not the problem. It's that they have brought too much of an benefit. For example, like a teenager making music in their bedroom, or a filmmaker with $0 budget could suddenly reach millions overnight, just because math found people who cared. They allowed us to find new communities that we didn't know about, and they gave voice to historically voiceless. But stick with me. Every powerful tool requires a master, don't they? Fire can warm a house, or it can burn it down. The true tragedy of modern society is that we fail to recognize that we transitioned from using algorithm as just a tool to letting them become our master. We have forgotten a fundamental truth that technology should always remain as a tool that serves for human curiosity, and the ultimate control should always belong to us humans. Now, the shift from control to compliance happens because of how these systems operate behind the screen. Algorithms run on predictive modeling. They watch you every time you hover over a post, every video you skip, and every link you click. They take this beautifully inconsistent human being and force them into a strict, predictable category such as gamer, fashion enthusiast, or political cynic. Why? Because categorized people are easier to sell advertisements to. The ultimate directive of current society's algorithm is no longer expanding humans' mind. Its ultimate directive is to properly categorize people and maximize our watch time. To keep us on the platform, they are feeding us the continuous loop of what they know that we already like. And this completely eliminates a beautiful human phenomenon, serendipity. Serendipity is when you find something wonderful that you weren't actively looking for. This is a really beautiful thing. Lots of people find their future dreams, goals, or achievements that they want to make out of this value. An algorithm is killing this. For example, if you click on 3 indie pop songs, Spotify gives you 30 more. This is just a closed loop. Our tastes are getting standardized, and we can see this global algorithmic aesthetic everywhere, from videos getting shorter just to beat the skip rate math, or cafes and fashion tradition from London to Tokyo getting more identical because their creators are getting inspired by same viral feeds. We're trading our beautiful human creativity with streamlined digital diet. All right, we get it. We know that it is a problem. Then what should we do? Should we delete our apps on our phone, or should we ban the entire algorithm? No, the answer does not lie on those simple parts. It's more of an obvious side. We should value our psychological awakening. We should show the system that we are not one of the same million people that are easily getting trapped inside their cage. Now let's try to outsmart it. We can beat the system in a really simple method. Now tonight, I want every single one of you in this room to become an algorithmic saboteur. When you go inside your favorite social media app, do not directly go inside your feed, but go onto the search tab and search for something that you've never known about. Search for something that you were never interested about. It can be anything, from learning how to play piano to ocean geography or anything. To show the algorithmic system that you are too vast, too open-minded human being, that they will fail to actually trap us inside the invisible cage. Ladies and gentlemen, algorithms are brilliant servants, but terrible masters. And next time when you go inside your social media, appreciate the connection that they provide you, but remember that it is just a mirror that you should break it out, or you're just getting trapped inside the continuous loop of 2 to 3 hours of scrolling, because they will keep feeding you a continuous same thing that they know we already like. Please remember that algorithms and these digital systems cannot choose our future path, goals, or achievements. It should be you without the master of these algorithmic tools who choose your path and future. Thank you.